everybody. You know, if you're into photography at all, then you have probably come across white balance challenges, let's say. I know I have. If you have it all figured out, then that's great. I'm glad for you, because it's really tougher than maybe it should be. And I've talked to a lot of really good photographers that have just said, you know what, use cloudy white balance in 95% of your pictures and you're going to be happy, because it kind of brings out the color and saturation and it warms it up a little bit, and that's a look a lot of people like. So that's a good option. And then in situations where maybe you're inside or you're in low light, you're gonna have to adjust that a little bit and use one of those settings like maybe flash or indoor or custom white balance is a really good option for times when you can't use one of the presets that you like. And a custom white balance is not available on every camera, but it's available on a lot of them these days, and it's not as hard as you may think. It's really easy. In fact, you don't really need anything. Find the back of a letter you got that's just white, a piece of paper, take a picture of it, go into your camera setting that says manual white balance, push OK, and then choose the picture and push set. That's it. And then just set your camera to custom white balance setting. And it seems to work out pretty good. So anyway, with all that being said, I'd like to show, I'm going to show just 4 pictures real quick that I just went outside and took. It was under a tree, it was sunny outside, but I was standing in shade, and the background was kind of bright because it was direct, it was in direct sunlight. So it was kind of a challenge for the camera to figure out. So I started messing around with my white balance settings. So I wish I could put these all up on the screen together, and maybe someday I'll figure that out. But for right now, I'll just show them separately. The first setting is cloudy. Then now shady. Now sunny. And lastly, auto white balance. So I don't know if you could tell, but there is quite a big difference there in all those pictures. That being said, that's a simple, small leaf. That's it. If you were taking pictures of people or landscapes or larger, more complex photos, then the white balance mistake that you made starts to multiply, and you start to get a orange tint or a blue tint or a green tint or something. And if your eyes are used to seeing that because you always set your camera on auto, then you're not going to notice it. And that's why I'm doing this video, is to kind of get you to look at it and notice that there is a big difference. And a lot of your photos may have like a yellow tint to them, where you could do it without the yellow tint. That's the name of the game. That's the whole idea behind white balance, and making that a regular setting that you look at. Right after your aperture, shutter speed, and ISO should be white balance, I think. So, in some situations. I have found that really cloudy white balance, for me, works out really well in a lot of situations. Even though it's not cloudy, I still use it, is what I'm trying to say. And it really makes the pictures look warm, the colors are really rich, and it really works out pretty good. So you could try that too. Another thing, real quick, I was going to bring up is so many cameras these days, well, almost every camera has video now. Every new camera that comes out has video. They can't sell them without it. And I don't know about your camera, but on my Canon T1i, white balance is a setting in the video mode. So, and it seems to be more pronounced for some reason. I don't know if it's just me thinking that, or if it really is the case, but it seems to be more pronounced in video. So here are 4 quick video clips. You'll be able to tell these a lot easier than the pictures. The first one in this series is Shady. Now Sunny. Now Auto. And lastly, Cloudy. So you can tell there that some of those have a more warm tint, and some of them are more cool. You can really tell in the video. Maybe it's because they just go on longer than the picture. I'm not sure, but anyway, it's an important setting. It's something to think about. You know, that's why I did this video. Is I'm trying to figure it out, and hopefully this helps you out, or at least makes you think about it. Next time you grab your camera and go out to shoot some pictures or some video, mess around with that white balance. Try it setting out, you know, if you're out in the sun, try sunny. Try cloudy, no matter where you're at, except for indoors or low light, and see what you think of that. And see if maybe it looks better to you than using auto like you have been. So, hey, you guys have a great day. We'll talk to you soon. Later.